I am the tenant. I am the tenant.
But you haven't been paying rent.
I am a tenant.
Told me.
All right, so I'm a tenant that hasn't been paying rent. Like any other tenant, they have to get a court order to get you evicted.
Hello everyone and welcome to another one with Auditing Lancashire. So on today's video we have an absolute banger. We have this female constable. Her attitude on this one is next level. I'm going to link the channel in the description and you'll see a pop-up right about now. It's taken from TikTok. So if you'd like to follow, go ahead right about now over to TikTok and click follow. Now she is here with a landlord to try and insist on getting this tenant out, but the tenant is up to date and really good on the law, and it's really good to see more people standing up for their rights. So what you're about to see is really fantastic from the tenant. So let's get straight into it.
But even if if I haven't paid my rent, he has to get a court order to evict me. He cannot break into the premises, right? Even if it was a residential premises, they still have the rights to get their goods out.
Okay, but
right? You can't put a time limit on me getting my goods out of my place of residence,
but if you don't
my business residence.
You'll be arrested for breach of the peace. So sort the forklift out, get your stuff out.
I'll be arrested for breach of the peace.
Yes, you will.
Breach of the peace.
I'm giving you a chance. We've been here for ages now.
I can't dispute why you've been here. You've been here because I called you.
You all just heard that right, didn't you? So if the guy doesn't get his stuff and leave, she's going to arrest him for breach of the peace. And she's warned him. But yet where's the breach of the peace? She's not there to enforce any action, to dish out any offences. She's only there to bystand with the landlord. But like you said, this guy actually rung her in the first place, well, rung the police, as the landlord broke into his property. So let's carry on and get straight back into it.
And he's called us in the comment.
But I've called you. I've called you. Following the instructions of the detective.
Are you refusing to leave?
Sorry?
Are you refusing to leave?
Have I said I'm refusing to leave?
Well, you're not leaving.
Why?
And you've started recording this.
And why am I not leaving?
I don't know. Why you're not leaving? You're not.
Have I got equipment here?
But you're not paying rent to be here.
And who are you to judge who pays rent and who pays and who doesn't pay rent and who should be somewhere?
You've got a rental agreement,
Right.
you
If
should pay
this is
rent.
my place of work.
And you should pay rent if you're renting it out.
Right, but let's just get this right. This is my place of work, and I have a right to be right. But that is a civil matter.
But you still need to leave.
Oh, she is a feisty one, isn't she? She's going a bit mad, staring with them like deaf eyes. All because the guy's not paying rent due to a civil matter, which has got nothing to do with the police. So why is she even there barking out orders? Let's just get straight back into the video, guys.
I need to leave my place of work, where I've got keys to the property, right, that somebody else has just broken into, and you're telling me I've got to leave, not him.
He's left. He's outside.
He needs to leave. He needs to vacate the premises.
He's been outside the whole time.
He needs to take his vehicle off the premises.
You need to take yours off the premises.
No, I know, this is my place of work.
It's his building.
As the landlord.
We're not getting anywhere. Instead of recording us, go organise that forklift so we can get your stuff gone. And then the matter will be closed and you can deal with it in the courts.
Well, the video that was footage before has explained on footage, yeah, that we have had to make 2 phone calls because you weren't satisfied with the fact that I told you.
Yeah,
Do you know what? I'm not talking to you no more.
That's fine. So is your friend going to order a forklift?
Right.
He's refusing to talk to us now. Are you going to order a forklift? Because we're going around in circles here.
I spoke to them on the complaint.
So that's part proper ironic. They're going round in circles, she says. That's because she ain't listening. Her pride and ego is trying to get the better of her. Let's just get straight back into it.
Oh,
I've just said this.
Right, okay.
But you know what, I don't think
Just
I
said
need your
that I will
services.
get arrested for breach of the peace and
Who?
I've not done nothing wrong.
This is what I'm saying, it's all one-sided, isn't
No,
it?
you're saying they need to vacate. They've been outside the whole time.
It wasn't when I got here, that's why I rung you.
You're saying their car needs to go, well then your car needs to go.
Listen, this is my place of
And
work.
it's his building, I don't know how many
This is
times
my
I say
place
it.
of
And it's
work.
his building. You aren't paying rent, as you've told me. You've told me he's the landlord.
Check it out, man. Listen to what this woman's telling me. Yeah. Listen to what this woman's telling me. This is my place of work, and she's making me, threatening to arrest me, because I can't tell her a timeline when I can move the rest of my machinery out of this place I'm moving out of. Who's giving you the right to be in here now? Can I ask you to leave, please?
No.
Why not? Why not? Why can't I ask you to leave? This is my work, my place of work.
As you keep saying.
Yeah, and you can do checks, can't you, to see that? This is my place of work. You can cut your eyes on camera all you like, man. You can cut your eyes on camera all you like. Yeah, well, you know, look it up, man. Cut your eyes. Your attitude between you two, since you've turned up.
You've been
considering
really nice.
how have you been nice?
That part just made me laugh. She's been really fair and nice to him. She's done nothing but bark orders since she's been there, trying to dish out laws on civil matters, which has got nothing to do with the police, you know. So, like I said before, why she even trying to bark orders out in the first place? So she clearly gets educated, and that's why she must have a sour puss.
Fair. We've given you several options.
Don't raise your voice.
We've been standing.
Don't raise your voice. It's on camera now.
It's on camera. You've been recording us the whole time.
I know, but like now you're raising your voice. You pointed out to me not to raise mine.
I didn't raise my
more
voice.
than fair to you. We gave you ample opportunity for you to leave.
Listen.
We've even told you to leave, so you don't get arrested.
Okay. What? Arrested for
I
what?
said we've told you to leave so you don't get arrested.
Arrested
We're being
for what?
fair.
Look.
Right now, it will be breach of the
Stop
peace.
raising your
Well,
voice.
stop talking over me then, and then I
I'm
won't
not
have to.
talking over you. The video will show that.
Okay.
This is why I've got it going. Because you know what?
Well, it's
I'm not.
recording.
I'm not. No.
Organised to get your
Do you know
property
what?
gone.
Do you know
Isn't
what?
that more important than recording it?
Well, I've tried to explain to you officers, the reason I'm here is because I am organising getting my property gone. The fact that you are trying to put time constraints on it is not how...
It's not far, is it?
Yeah, but the thing won't
20,
drive
30 minutes
on, the
max?
thing won't drive onto the lorry.
Because you haven't ordered a forklift.
What so the whole reason for me turning up here today, was because I was going to organise now, right? So by the end of today, right, had he not turned up, we would have been able to have got the equipment moved. Now, let's just look at things from your point of view, what you're saying about me leaving. Yeah? With that machine out there, haven't I got to come back?
Yes, but we're saying go.
But what happens when I come back for that?
Colin, can you listen to me, please?
If you haven't moved it.
Sorry?
It'll still be there if you haven't moved it.
Yeah, but what happens when I come back? If with the fear of the breach of the peace again and me being
But
assaulted?
the only person causing a breach of peace is you. No one else. You're the only one in the building that
You're a joke, man. You're a
Colin.
joke.
We have said
You're a
you to get in
joke.
contact with your solicitor so you can go and do this the formal way.
So, yeah, but that's before he's...
If that
look,
means that
me
leaving
being the
your
tenant,
stuff,
tenant...
Just listen to me, please. Let me finish. If that means leaving your equipment here for now, so you can organise it through a solicitor, so you can have a third party here to prevent any kind of altercation between you both.
That's what I was told to
But
do.
surely that's a more suitable
That's
option.
what I was told to do.
Rather than this happening now.
No, but I was told by the detective, when he's stolen 9 of my machines, totaling £100,000 from outside of this building, right, back in December, when I still paid the rent, remember we've just said that the rent was still being paid up until January, once he stole the machines, right, that's when I stopped. The last rent I paid was January. Because he stole the machines on New Year's.
If this isn't your business premise anymore,
It is.
why don't you go through a solicitor so you can organise a more formal way of you being able to get your equipment back rather than us being here?
Officer.
Because at the moment, the longer you drag this on, the more highly likely it is that you'll end up getting arrested for the assault, and we don't want that to happen.
Oh! You're turning this round. It was me that says I've been assaulted, and I know...
You said that you're assaulted, but at the moment you're making yourself into more of a suspect than a victim by refusing to leave.
But I'm refusing to leave my place of business. My place of business.
You go for a solicitor and organise an appropriate way,
Officer.
a third party present for you
Officer.
to be able to facilitate
Officer,
back.
when you're telling me
that
to
is
go
a
for a
more
solicitor,
suitable option.
officer, you know, criminal law
With
and
criminal
civil,
and fair.
and civil law states that what you're instructing me to do in going to a solicitor is what he needs to do to get me out.
Surely, if you want your equipment back, you'll go for a solicitor too to stop.
No, that I told you we're in the process of
Well,
as
there you
well. But what I'm trying to say is that what you're saying to me about going to a solicitor to get my equipment back,
Yes.
I don't need to, because.
But you do at the moment because now we're here.
But officer, this is my place of work. I have the right to put the lock back in this door that he has broken out.
It's not your place of work anymore, is it?
Officer, it is until I vacated the building. Officer, what you've just said to me about going to the solicitors and getting the paperwork, right? It's actually the other way round, right? He's supposed to go to the solicitors and
We've
get the calls.
advised you both to go to your solicitors.
I know what you've advised us, officer, but what he's supposed to do, just like when you've seen people being evicted on the TV with the police in assistance, it's because there's a court order to say you've got to leave, vacate the premises. That has not happened here. So this is not. This is no. And neither is me being here because it's my place of work.
You're not paying rent though, are you?
My sign's above the door. I've been here for 7 years.
Doesn't matter. You clearly told us on your recording and ours that you're not paying rent. And you've got nothing to say back to that. So
what do you mean I've got nothing to say that?
You need to leave.
No.
Yes, you need to leave. You either leave peacefully or we arrest you and you leave.
And then you can facilitate another time, maybe with your business partner or someone else in the business that can come here and collect the property.
This is what we're doing now. He's the one as a landlord that has forced entry without a court document to say he's entitled to gain entry. Oh no, but do you know that is the law? That's what your detective told me to do. I am doing exactly what your detective told me to do.
We'll try and find that officer and we'll update you with this situation.
No, but the detective told me, because once he stole the machines in December, New Year's Day, the detective, I told him, my guys are here, and what happens if that landlord turns up? Your detective advised us to call the police, which is what I've done, because...
So this next part, you're just going to see him outside now. You're not really going to see much of him on camera, but she still gets really educated. Nobody gets arrested, and it's a big joke at the end of it, really.
I've come here to start emptying out the rest of the thing, getting the meter readings so we can explain to the other people we're now moving out, right? Look, Trevor, look, it's broken in. He's burgled the place. He's broken in. The police are here. He's assaulted me, and they're on about. They want to arrest me because he's making allegations. Look, he's broken in. Look, TLC platforms. I'm the director of TLC platform. The sign is above the door.
Colin, in regards to property and everything, obviously we can't get involved with that.
It's civil.
It's civil, of course.
So therefore, are you aware that there is an outstanding charge? He's burgled the place and stolen 9 machines on New Year's Day. That's been dealt with by Bridal Police Station as we speak. I've had to go. They then says to me, because they haven't arrested him yet. He's still got 9 of my machines that he's stolen. Can I just say, please? Can I just finish? He's stolen 9 machines.
Yeah.
Right. He hasn't evicted me. Right. The police have made me prove that the machines are mine. I've had to get 5 years of bank statements.
Yeah.
Right. And put everything together and give to the police, which was what, 3-4 weeks ago.
Yeah, probably a bit longer than that.
He still hasn't been arrested, right? He still hasn't been arrested. He made the false allegation when I told him I was going civil, had me arrested and said I assaulted, no further actions came of it. This is why I've stood here. The minute I walked here today, saw that door was done like that, I phoned the police here, and on the radio, you will hear me talking to that, whoever it was taking the door, and the next thing you know, you can hear me going, hey, get off me, that's an assault, you're assaulting me, get off me. And then I've had to tell the policeman on the phone, do you know what, I won't use reasonable force if he puts his hands on me again. right? Because I've got to be more than careful if I to put my hands on anybody, because I know what keeps happening to me. And the fact is, you've come here today. If it comes to it and you're saying it's a civil action, you can see that I am the name on that building. You can see the registrations on my car. I can give you identification. He's broken into this unit. Now he's already stole, burgled the equipment.
Colin,
What are you doing about it?
well, I don't know what's going on with that because I'm not dealing with that, unfortunately. I don't know anything about that.
Partnering in the assault. Look.
So, but Colin, I'll
He
give
hasn't got keys for this unit. Can you see that has been...
Colin, can you just listen to me a second, okay? So we've got counter allegations, right, on both sides. So you're saying that you've been assaulted. They're also saying that they've been assaulted. Okay? All saying that he's been assaulted. You're saying that you've been assaulted. So that's 2 assaults, okay? So
What about this?
I don't know what's going on about that.
No, but this is what I'm trying to tell you. Right now, I'm telling you that he's broken into my place of work.
Okay, but there's issues going on in there at the moment.
You know what, there's no issues. The only issues that the police need to know right now, all the police need to know right now is I've turned up at my place of work and he has broken into the building. Now, what are you going to do about that? Are you telling me that... I know what you're saying about this assault. Let's go back to the basics first and foremost. He's broken into my place of work.
This gentleman has informed me that he owns the building.
Look, he has not got keys.
You've told me that he's the landlord.
Look, he has not got keys. We've changed the locks.
If he owns the building, then if he's
Do you know
the
what? If somebody rents a house and the landlord owns the building, can the landlord just go round and force entry? Can the landlord? I'm asking you a simple question. Can the landlord gain entry?
But we're going round in circles.
We're not going round in circles. You're going round in circles. Right now, I need to get my lorry up here to get the rest of my equipment
So
out.
where's your lorry?
He's in Warsaw doing a collection
So
at the
if you
moment.
were coming here to get equipment, why have you left your lorry in Warsaw?
Sorry.
Because the business still needs to run.
I'm still running a business.
Yeah, but if you were going to be doing that, why have you left stuff there?
First things first. Do you remember what we said to you when we first got here? We was going to take the electric meter readings because we've got to remove him out. Right, so we've come here to take the meter readings and get some of the stuff ready for when the lorry's on his way back to come to the rest of the stuff.
He's on the way.
Colin, whatever's gone on in regards to the business and the building and everything like that's between you and Paul, isn't it? And that needs to go through the proper solicitors. You need to get in contact with the solicitors to get everything like that sorted.
I am doing that.
Yeah, and that's
I
great.
am doing that, but you are here today as if I was a tenant in a house and the landlord turns round and breaks into the house. Are you telling me that you would not arrest them for criminal damage?
Well, so we're not getting involved in that. That's not a situation that's happened here, is it? He owns the building and he owns the property.
He's broken in. He's broken in.
He owns a business.
He's broken in. Do you know all the paperwork that he has?
It's not criminal damage, Mr. Your business, though.
How
It's his property.
say that again?
It's his property.
He can't damage. That was my lock.
But he's damaging
I've got proof to say that I paid for that lock. I paid for that lock.
Can you
because when
show
he
that
broke
to us
it.
right now?
Oh my God. How can I?
At the end of the day, you've told me that
do you know what?
he's the landlord.
Do you know
He
what?
owns this building. He owns this door to this building. So if he wants to get into his building, have you prevented him from getting into the building if you're already here?
What do you mean have I broken? He's broken in before we've got here. He's broken in before we got
But
here.
it's his building, though, Colin.
That's the bit.
Look. I can rent my house out, and it's my building. And if I want to get a tenant out, I cannot go there, kick the door off.
Let's go through legal proceedings.
I've got to go through legal proceedings, right? He cannot break into my business.
Wait.
He cannot.
At the end of the day,
Why are you not doing anything about the fact that he's broken into my
because
building?
at the moment we've got counter allegations, haven't we? We've got 2 allegations of assault.
Hold on. All you need to do is check the company's house. You're my business. It's my business.
You're not listening. We've got 2
regards to the
allegations. You're saying one thing, he's
Your
saying
son's a
another thing.
witness. The
You
door
can't
was
just
shut
say that
somewhere
you're
and
telling the
you've
truth and he's not. It's
It's still an allegation, isn't it, at the moment?
One person against 2. As soon as he's come round the corner and pushed him out the
I
door.
haven't said
He saw
anything.
him.
No,
He saw
I'm just
him,
saying,
and then he
as
stopped.
soon as he's pushed him out the door and he's seen me, he let go because he knew I was watching. He's got no witness.
Nonetheless, it's still 2 allegations of assault.
He's got a
isn't it?
witness. It's a bit.
Oh, what's going on?
There you have it, guys. What do you think about the attitude on this female constable and trying to bark orders out on a civil matter? So let me know in your comment below.